what's inside my mind. Philosophy of nothing in plain sight. Something so familiar.
Good afternoon, PSEs. I'm Pat. Today, what I'm going to tell you is my story in China. As you may or may not know, my major is international trade. Because of my major, I required to learn a second Korean language. So I decided to study Chinese. The more I studied Chinese, the more I got into China. Thank you. So I double majored in Chinese and international trade. And luckily, I have a chance to go to China as an exchange student. I went to Xi'an at the time. Have you ever heard of Xi'an?
No!
Xi'an is really famous for 진시황릉 and 경마용, 빅마용. There are a lot of historical sites in China, and also there is a lot of delicious food in China. So I want to introduce you to my favorite Chinese food. Can you guess what it is?
No!
It's real Chinese 짜장면. It looks totally different from Korean one. Actually, in China, there is no 짜장면 like the one we know. It might not look good, but it tastes really great. And the next one is 황먼지. Yes, it's similar to 찜닭 in Korea, but I think it's way better than 찜닭. I heard 황먼지 restaurant. I heard there is a 황먼지 restaurant in Hyundai, so I recommend that you go there and try it.
Yes.
And the next one. This is the dish Eunice likes the most. Yeah. If you want to have original maratang, then you should go to China. I think maratang in Korea is not only terrible, but also too expensive. And the last one is 양꼬치. 양로추안. I had it in Xinjiang, which is the hometown of 양꼬치. Do you know where Xinjiang is?
No.
Xinjiang is located in the westernmost part of China, and a lot of minorities live there. I went there by train, and it took me around 24 hours to get there, even though I took the fastest train. The place in the picture is Larati pasture in Xinjiang. It's so wide and it's even bigger than Seoul. When I visited there, one of the minorities really liked me, and she wanted to ask me. He wanted to He asked me to teach him some Korean, so I taught him 안녕하세요 and 감사합니다. And he also taught me some words of their language. But the only word I can remember is 작스마, which means friend. And he gave me a chance to ride a horse so that I was able to climb a mountain on horseback. Yeah. It's the most beautiful view I've ever seen. It was amazing. I think you must go there before you die. It's a must-see. It took me a lot of time to travel around this place, but it was the most unforgettable time in my life. Why don't you go on a trip to China if you have a chance? If you have any questions about China, please feel free to ask me. Thank you, everyone.